Welcome to Cowboy Boys podcast.
Episode
2680.
We're in the future.
Welcome back. Shayne, we're recording deep. It's like 3 a.m. right now.
It is.
And we've been waiting for your voice to return all day.
It came back like an hour ago, and it's still not all the way back.
It's not all. I can barely hear it, but
yeah,
you sound a lot better.
I'm a little crackly.
How did you lose your voice?
I lost my voice talking and singing and doing comedy for 6 days straight.
I feel like you lost it singing. That's how I lose my voice.
I definitely didn't lose it singing.
I can talk for hours.
Because after I sang, my voice was fine for almost 24 hours, and then I lost it, so...
You lost your voice from doing stand-up?
First, I've lost my voice from doing stand-up several times.
Not real. You just talk. Just talk into a microphone.
But when you talk all the time and then you do stand-up, you lose your voice.
Salesmen talk for 8 hours a day.
No, not like I do.
Podcasters talk for 12 hours a day in the podcast minds.
When you're on that boat, I'm talking literally everywhere I go to everyone all the time. It just blew my voice out. And then you're talking over music, so you're yelling all the time.
Oh, there it is. You weren't talking. You were...
Well, you're talking loudly.
You were accelerated talking. You were talking plus.
I only know how to talk plus.
You don't have an inside voice?
I talk so... Firstly, I don't. I've been shushed in many restaurants. And I'm fucking talking so hard. I'm a fucking massive talker.
Are you going to make it through this next hour?
Maybe. I don't know.
You can whisper. We can just turn up your volume.
I'll ASMR it.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to the podcast. No, dude. The best ASMR is no whispering, but cracking sexy ladies' backs.
No, I hate ASMR.
I love ASMR. I wonder why.
Because you have... Everyone is on the autism spectrum, and that's one of those traits I don't have, is the ASMR. If you like ASMR, guess what? You got one of the 8 pillars of autism. There's, I'm not super into math, so that's one of the main pillars.
Okay.
Being into math. Sound, you know what? I might have the opposite of ASMR. No, I think I'm calmed by loud noises, loud machine hums, like being drowned out. You ever been to a My Bloody Valentine concert? It's just noise. It's just droning. You can't even hear yourself think. It's sweet. But there's that one. There's noise. There's math. There's 5 tenets of autism.
Okay.
Math, noise, touch. Either you don't like being touched or you need like a heavy blanket.
Yeah.
Eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
And social skills. Those are the 5 tenets.
That's a lot of... That was 6.
No, it's not.
Okay. Math isn't one of your tenets, so that's proof. Wow.
How many autistic... Where were you? Explain to the listeners.
Oh, so I was on a boat. I went on a cruise called Shiprocked.
Oh, my God.
Which is like a rock and roll heavy metal cruise. But sometimes they have comedians, and I was the comedian.
Yeah.
I think I replaced Jim Brewer, who lost his mind and no longer gets to do comedy in a lot of the places he used to.
Why?
Because he's not just an anti-vaxxer. There were anti-vaxxers on the boat.
I was going to say, anti-vax comedy, I think, thrives in international waters where the vax can't get you, where you're allowed to say whatever you want.
Oh, you couldn't leave the boat if you weren't vaccinated, because other countries are like, no, fuck that shit. Get vaccinated.
Why would you go on a cruise to go to another country? Just go to another country.
But cruises stop daily at other countries, so you can get off the boat and go to the beach and stuff.
Where was this cruise?
This cruise went to the Bahamas, so it went to the Caicos Islands, the Caicos something Islands, and then it went to the Dominican Republic. Sure, I want to say that's the one attached to Haiti, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Dominican Republic, and it went one other fucking place I can't remember, and it was fine.
How many autistic people were on that boat? Over, under?
I would say 80 to 90%.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude.
So it's Shiprocked, and it's like a heavy metal or new metal theme.
Yeah, I would say it was. You said it earlier, and I actually said it while I was on the boat. It's Walmart at 2 a.m. in Utah.
It's
Midwest Walmart at 2 a.m.
When you're walking around and you're like, let's just wander around the freak show.
Yeah, and there's just like weird two mismatched slippers with SpongeBob pajama pants, stains all over a white tank top lady with no bra. Her kid is awake at 3 a.m. and he's really sticky.
How many Tweety Bird shirts did you see?
A lot. A lot of Tweety Bird, dude. A lot of Marvin the Martian.
Did enough people bring a week's supply of meth for the entire cruise, or were people running out near the end?
I don't know how much meth there was, but people were definitely doing drugs. People were drunk. A lot of people were very
were people
drunk.
Smoking weed?
Yes.
But you're not supposed to.
No, but they were. Firstly, when you go to the other countries, there's dudes on the beach being like, "Hey, do you party? I have stuff." And then they look at you like you're like, "I know it's drugs, right?" Anyway,
unless you want to get sex trafficked.
Yeah, dude.
I like to party.
They would have sex trafficked you so fast. Oh my God. You'd be in the Dominican Republic getting railed out immediately.
You know what? When you're being sex trafficked and you're angry at all the sex traffic, you're part of the sex traffic.
Exactly.
You are part of the problem.
You got to sit back and just kind of be in the moment, you know? I fucking hate sex traffic when I can't come.
I hate getting sex road rage when I'm in sex traffic.
I'm stuck in sex traffic. Oh, fuck, dude.
And then the other sex trafficking lane is going faster. Like, come on, getting fucked in the ass over here.
As soon as you get into the other sex traffic lane, it will stop, and your sex traffic lane will start going fast.
Ooh, there should be more sex public transportation.
God. And then you know what causes sex traffic?
What?
People sex looking at things, slowing down to sex look at things.
What was the worst thing? All right, maybe we'll save it. So what? You've never been on a cruise before? I've never been on a cruise.
No.
And we had the same sentiment before. It's like, why would you ever go on a cruise?
Yeah, and I would never.
Seems like a nightmare.
I wouldn't. This cruise specifically was great, but I can't. So I made friends with the crew because one, of course, I would. They're interesting, and I want to know what they're up to.
In case any shit goes down or what?
Yeah, and I also, I'm like, they're being cool to me and not like being weird fans or whatever. A lot of people there were very.
You got booked for a reason.
Yeah, they're weird, and they were like, oh, like they, I don't have the social energy, but the crew was like, whatever.
Any podcast fans?
Yeah, quite a few.
Shout out to
all the people who said they were fans of the podcast were very normal and chill, by the way, which is nice.
Nice save.
Yeah, dude, I got it. Don't worry, I got us. We're good.
There's at least one weirdo, right?
Buy our shirt and subscribe to the Patreon. Honestly, truly, I'm not kidding. The Patreon people or the podcast people were pretty cool. But the crew was cool. A lot of the crew were big fans. I had a bunch of Indonesian fans that were like, yeah, dude, that were like fans of my comedy from Indonesia, which is crazy.
Bar International.
Yeah, man. But
Facebook, you're killing it.
Dude, for real. Facebook is where it's at. Dude, both of us got fucking lost in the sauce and didn't realize we were being boomers. Facebook is still the place. It's more important and better than Twitter and Instagram. It's the place to go. It's crazy.
Yeah, but the problem is my family's on Facebook.
That's my problem
and they're sending me DMs and being like, look at this meme from before memes existed. And I'm like, oh, wow, a shark jumping out at a guy in a scuba tank on a helicopter? That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
The one where he's on the helicopter and the shark's going up to bite him?
Yeah. My aunt sending me Numa Numa dance. I'm like, crazy.
Dude, Crazy Frog?
Crazy Frog did have a new song last year.
Did he?
And they took away his penis.
No.
They took away his little micro penis.
Oh, my
It didn't blow up. The song didn't blow up. It wasn't an earworm, and he didn't have a micropene.
Yeah, dude. That's fucking brutal. I mean, really, is it a micropene? Because it seems proportional to the size of the small frog.
Maybe for you. That was my frog body. So what happens? You get on this cruise.
Yeah. I get on the cruise, and I thought I would hate it. Anyway, the cruise ends up being really fun. People are pretty fun. It's cool. Everyone's like really happy to be there and supportive and nice, except for like 2 people.
How many masks?
0.
Not one mask?
No, actually, I lied. Some of the band members' girlfriends wore masks.
Okay.
But like, that's it.
I think
like some woke girl, like 2 woke goth girls wore masks, and maybe they weren't even. They were just doing it because they were being sweet. They might have felt sick that day.
Well, were they goth? And they're like, were they like wearing a weird mask thing as part of their weird fetish stuff.
Possibly.
They're like, oh, it goes with my in my industrial outfit. Like, were they wearing gas masks, like with their full leather suits?
There was some of that. I'm not
Awesome.
kidding. There was some of that on the boat. Fucking 100-degree weather or whatever. And the regattes waking up in the morning.
Were there any pup
putting on
plays?
full white face paint and shit with like sweaters and leather Matrix outfits.
So this is like the Gathering of the Juggalos, but on a cruise? Or
Yes.
worse or better? Probably a little better.
I would say not as cool, but better in terms of like how it's going to smell and how people are going to be.
Did you smell anything bad?
I smelled a lot of bad things, yes.
BO?
I smelled a lot of BO.
Okay.
I did, because I got a lot of hugs from people at concerts.
Yeah, that kind of is just par for the course. You can't help but smell BO at a concert.
That's fine. I'm cool with it. Whatever. I get it. It's one big... Here's the thing. Just imagine you're at a venue and everyone's having a good time and it's a big concert, but then it keeps going for 6 days.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it gets tiring pretty quick, but it's better than... My whole thing is I was there and I was like, okay, so I can barely stand this. Like socially, it's exhausting. The everyone drinking is exhausting. The constant sort of like everything that's happening is sort of tiring, but it is fun and interesting.
Because how small is your room? You can't like hide in your room the whole time.
No,
because it's tiny and there's not like video games or anything.
Also, the internet's barely good enough to watch YouTube, and it doesn't work all the time.
All right.
So you're fucked. Like, you're on this cruise. You are there.
I can't wait to move to a cabin in the woods, get Starlink, and just watch YouTube until I die.
Right?
I love watching YouTube.
Me too, man.
I got my iPad playing
missed it.
Subway Surfers. I'm swiping on TikTok and watching YouTube.
So there was so you're trapped there, but there are redeeming qualities because there's concerts and all the other artists are really fun.
It's like a Vegas. There's buffet and gambling.
But the people are like a team. Everyone's like one big family because it's like an event that they all want to be at. And a lot of them go every year. So there's like this vibe that's really good. A Gathering of the Juggalos-esque family vibe.
Oh, so there's people like, hey, it's my friend from last year.
Yeah. So the whole crew was like, this is the best cruise of the year.
Oh, really?
No one mistreats us. Everyone's really nice to us and respectful and cool because people love the cruise. They don't want to fuck it up. So everyone is kind of pulling their weight.
That usually is like the thing when it comes to like an event where we're like, yeah, we're scumbags. And it's like, all right, we're all scumbags. Everyone knows we're scumbags. We have to be cool.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what
they're
happened.
already ready to kick us off the boat if anything goes down.
That's kind of what happened. They were like, okay, so we're
That's
going
like
to fuck in public and like be really drunk and rowdy and weird, but we won't litter. And we'll be nice to the waiters.
It's like Skankfest.
Yes, exactly.
Where
like that.
women are like, yeah, it's Skankfest and it's nothing but just racist incels, but they're on their best behavior.
Yeah.
There's no weird sex pest there.
Yeah.
Hiding, being like, I'm a feminist.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, I'm an incel. What of it?
yeah, exactly. That's kind of how this was. They're like, yeah, I'm some weird white trash new metal guy. Anyway,
so just everyone's super nice.
Everyone's super nice.
Stinky, super nice. It's like Walmart. 3 a.m. Walmart.
It really is.
But with gambling and buffet.
So by going to this, I realized, a cruise is even worse than I realized. Because it was really hard to be there. When I go back, I'm going to bring as many people as possible in order to make it less hard for me.
You need
mentally.
an entourage.
Yeah, I need an entourage.
That's why celebrities have entourages.
It's true. But like a regular cruise would have 0 redeeming qualities. It would be entitled strangers. Everyone there's out for themselves trying to have a good vacation. No one cares about anyone else. They're out for number one.
Okay, but
they're getting drunk. They're awful. They're probably old. There were good-looking people on this cruise that were our age. There would be no hot people on a regular cruise.
That's what you think?
I think so. And if they were, they'd be paired up. I don't know. No, everyone was coupled up on this cruise. It was actually kind of sweet how many couples there were. I don't know, man. The cruise was fucking weird, but a regular cruise, I would never.
Are you allowed to cheat in international waters?
No.
Is that how that works?
No. You're thinking of space. Or Mariana's Trench.
If you're in a submarine or a space capsule,
Yeah.
But not the ship is not enclosed, so yeah, I guess
No.
international waters doesn't count.
Exactly. Or if you're weightless. In that one plane that makes you weightless.
We're not touching the
Yeah. Oh, I fell. I floated into her, baby. So, yeah, man. I don't know.
What would you say is the average look of a person? Pretty rough.
How do I say it nicely?
There were hot people.
There were, but they were mostly in bands or with the bands. I would say 95%. I would say the average look of the average look of people. Imagine a guy who's a little bit overweight but plays Magic the Gathering.
Okay, I'm looking in a mirror.
Yeah, there you go. You did it. That's the average guy. Now,
so pretty good.
And then the average girl is like a girl who, if she flashed you, you wouldn't be like, whoa, cool, but you wouldn't be grossed out.
Okay.
Either.
So like,
you'd be like, all right.
You'd be like, those are tits.
Yeah, those are. And I did see a lot of tits.
Yeah?
Man, there was a lot of tits out.
Did you have a number?
I would say 30 pairs.
Wow.
Upwards of.
And none of them made you horny.
0. Not one pair was I like, hell yeah, let's go.
How many made you sad?
I would say 25 of the 30 pairs.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude, I saw really bad. I saw, oh my God,
people with good tits,
really bad.
They keep them under wraps most of the time.
I saw someone's butthole.
Oh, yeah?
They flashed it.
Like, nice to meet you?
Like I met them and they were like, my nipples are tattooed into hearts, which is something that I've seen a lot of times.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Multiple women went up to me and went, my nipples are hearts, and then pulled their tits out without asking and just showed me their tits.
Okay.
So that's
cool.
And most of them were fine.
That's a great opener.
I never saw a bad pair that way. They were just tits. I was like, okay, well, that's a nipple and it is tattooed into a heart. Fair play. This one girl goes, my nipples are hearts. I go, oh, okay. And she shows me and I go, all right. Thank you for that. I will be going to my room now. And then she goes, my butthole is tattooed. And I was like, well, what is it? I'm not just going to walk away from this conversation now.
No.
I'm fucking going to solve this mystery. And she was like, I have a chocolate starfish on it, like from Limp Bizkit. And I said, you have a chocolate starfish tattooed around your asshole? And she said yes. And then in the casino area where the elevators are, and there's like 100 people milling around.
What was she wearing?
She was wearing the smallest bikini you've ever seen in your life, like an anime woman would wear.
A micro bikini.
A micro bikini, but she had giant tits.
Okay.
So like her areolas are poking out.
Because they're also tattooed on. The heart tattoos.
Yeah. But like, no, her just areolas are out. Like it's literally just barely covering her nipples.
All right.
So this is like you would get arrested if you were in Utah wearing this.
Yeah, but that's Utah.
I know, but you know what I'm saying.
There.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's more micro than micro. And then she's wearing like Daisy Duke jean shorts that are like very as short as they could be.
Already unbuttoned? That's a look that ladies like to do.
Buttoned.
No, because some ladies they like to keep the top button unbuttoned just in case they got to show someone their butthole.
And that is a very fucking sexy look, but this is not what she did. She undoes her jeans, pulls them down to her thighs before anyone could do anything, turns around, grabs her butt cheeks, spreads her asshole open, and bends over, showing me and many others her asshole. And do you know what was in there? A giant chocolate starfish was tattooed around her asshole.
Around? Not.
Well, no, it was like, it was on and around. Like
how far in?
A starfish.
Was it connected? Like
it was on her asshole. Her asshole was tattooed. Like, imagine someone spread their butthole open and then around their asshole, their actual hole is tattooed a chocolate starfish. Now,
if you saw that without, like, if she's like, hey, look at this tattoo, and someone showed you, would you be like, oh, I know what that is?
Yeah, I would immediately know that's a chocolate starfish.
Okay, yeah.
I would, It mostly just looked like a star that was like rounded.
That's what I was like.
It wasn't highly detailed. It was just like a brown star. Now, here's
that would be so sick. Like on Ink Masters, like your next challenge, and they're like, "Fuck, I gotta tattoo this weird lady's asshole."
Damn.
That would be a great episode. I don't know if that show's still going.
It is.
If you need the viewers, that's a freebie right there.
Yeah, dude, go get it, Dave Grohl or Dave Navarro. Sorry, Dave Grohl from Foo Fighters. For your next challenge, you have to tattoo an asshole. They're like, why are you here? So, now, this is what confuses me about this. What? She was very pleased with herself. It's a Limp Bizkit tattoo. It's very funny.
She's probably an exhibitionist.
Yeah, no, it's funny. It's a butthole tattoo. It's silly, and I get it, and I support. But not Linkin Park. Fucking Limp Bizkit calls an asshole chocolate starfish because that's his slang term for an asshole. Because often buttholes, especially on white girls, are brown as compared to the rest of their porcelain white skin or Asian women. And
okay.
And it kind of looks.
I disagree, but continue.
It kind of looks like a starfish. So you've never seen a girl but people bleach their assholes so that they're.
I know.
Okay. I was like, don't disagree with me, motherfucker. You know. So anyway, their asshole looks like a brown starfish. Like that's a funny thing you could say.
Sure.
And so chocolate starfish,
I get it,
is a reference. So when you get an actual chocolate starfish tattooed over your asshole, it's kind of like you're just being like, look, my asshole is triple the size.
And it
like that's kind of like defeating, like that doesn't make sense. Now you're just like, yeah, I have a giant, I just made my asshole look like it's a triple XL asshole.
That's fun. Some people are into that.
Yeah, no, there are
the
people
gaping community.
Oh, dude, they love it. I've seen a tiny Nerf football come out of a woman's asshole.
I know, but all right, yes, people are into it.
Yeah.
Was that the worst thing you saw, or the best thing? I don't know.
No, it wasn't the best thing I saw. I saw some dudes really send it at the BellyFlop Contest. I was very proud of them. Our overweight brothers really laid it down, dude.
That's where they shine.
Yeah, that's where they shine. Anytime you allow someone to feel like they're being athletic by just throwing their fat body into water, it's cool. Yeah, that was probably I don't know. I saw some people having sex and they were very not. They shouldn't have been doing it in public.
Why is that?
They were gross. They were really gross. And the dude was like,
you only think beautiful people should be allowed to be nude in public, showing their assholes?
Yes.
Fucking and sucking?
Yes.
What are you going to be, the beauty police walking around?
No.
Being like,
I don't want that job because I don't want to have to arrest uggos who are naked. It sounds fucked up and gross. No, they were like kind of nasty, and and good for them, dude. They're in love. They're going crazy on a boat. It's nighttime. It's romantic. The sea is spraying them or whatever. But the dude was like it sounded like he was fingering her so hard that it sounded like he was like slapping a wet loaf of bread or something.
He's doing a good job.
He's doing a great job, I guess. She is fucking blasting. We had a wet deck, dude. We got to get someone to swab that shit. And when I looked over, I could see him fingering her because they thought they were in the dark. But like if your eyes adjust, you can just see.
Yeah.
So I'm walking on deck and I just see this couple and he's really fingering her. But his basketball shorts were like down around his thighs because he had been fucking and or getting sucked, I guess.
Okay.
So like I could see his like completely white, but he was like he had been waxed.
Yeah,
which is
he
gross.
He knew he was going on Shiprocked.
I know, man. But as a
Do you think
guy,
he just met that lady?
No, I think they were together. I
You
saw
think
them
that was
together
a low?
later.
That was like a law. Like he's been here before.
You don't finger someone that way unless they tell you to. So I think he knew her intimately before. I think she motivated him to behave in that way.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
So he was really giving it to her.
Truly interesting. So you enjoyed it overall?
Yeah, there was a few weird things. There was a Santa Claus sex pest.
Oh, there was a bad guy.
There was one bad guy.
And it was Santa Claus.
It was Santa Claus. Literally Santa Claus. Like he's a pro Santa Claus.
You know what? If I was because that's like a big thing. There's a lot of sex predators and like teachers or like Catholic priests.
Yeah.
Santa Claus seems like the next.
Yeah, he seems
Like if you're a pedo, seems like a great scam. They should background check Santa Claus.
They really should, dude. But I mean, I think Santa Claus just let loose on the cruise. I mean, I'm not making excuses for him. He wasn't being rapey. He was being a sex pest. Like he would, you would be like, hey, can I take a photo? It's crazy. The Santa's here on the rock and roll cruise.
Was he in costume?
No, but he just looked so much like Santa Claus, and he was wearing like a red kilt all week.
Oh,
he's one of those guys. So anyway, and
did you see?
He would take a photo with a woman, and he would like honk her tit, but like discreetly. And you'd be like, I saw that. You grabbed her tit a little bit. You fucking creep. You bitch. I'll fucking kill you. Like, here's the thing. A lot of girls were like, thought it was funny. Some girls were like, I really fucking hate this guy. Fuck you. Get off me.
Everyone's lines are different.
I personally, like, which
is why you have to ask. You're like, madam, may I finger you viciously right now?
Yes, yeah.
And she's like, ooh, please.
What a lovely night on the boat. Let me finger you. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, and some people don't want to see you flash their asshole. You would be like, hey, did she ask you before she showed it?
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry.
No one asked me if I wanted to see any of the nudity. But that's the thing is like, do you need consent to see nipples, or is nudity inherently sexual?
Here's the thing. I'm an adult, and if I see someone's nipples, I'm not going to be bummed out. Also,
I'm an adult. If I see someone naked in general, I might be bummed out, but I'm not going to like throw a fit or be like, you might consent. It's like naked bodies or whatever.
I'm going to be like, all right, what's going on over here?
Yeah, exactly.
Someone about to fight? Like, seeing a naked person. Here's the other thing, though. It is Shiprocked. You know kind of what is going to be just like apocalyptic.
Yeah, dude.
Humans reduced to their natural instincts.
If you go to Walmart at 3 a.m., you're taking a risk.
You might see someone naked.
Yeah, the fruit roll-ups. Like you know that this isn't normal hours. Security's asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, and we're not here to victim blame.
No.
But be on your guard when you go to. Here's my thing. Don't go to any frat houses. Be wary on cruise ships, and keep your eyes open at Walmart at 3 a.m.
Don't drink any drink you didn't pour yourself.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, that's unfair. I should be able to drink anytime I want.
You should.
Yeah, well, you should be able to. And I should also be able to fucking go to any country I want to, but the people are shooting each other all over the place. So fucking life is unfair and bad. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, there's bad people around, and you got to watch out for yourself.
Yeah, dude. That's what you just got to fucking have you got to have a real good core group of friends looking out for you. So also, don't let an adult Santa Claus take a photo with you ever. If an adult man goes, hey, can I take a photo with you? And then he gets close to you, say, fuck off. I'll kill you.
Yeah, what is he asking photos for? Just hot women?
I don't really know.
Because this isn't like a costume thing.
I didn't see it happen firsthand. I just heard about it from several other girls.
Did they throw him in the brig?
No.
What?
Well, no, because a bunch of the girls were like, I think he's fun.
Oh.
And I'm just like, I don't know. Some girls thought he was a creep. So it's like I don't know. All I know is that if I had a girlfriend and Santa Claus touched her, I would kill him.
I was going to say, you're going to end up on the naughty list?
Yeah, dude. I'm going to be on the naughty list.
Get some coal in your stocking?
Dude, I'm going to fucking I'm going to find Santa's coal and beat him to death with it, dude. I'll feed him.
I would just say, hypothetically, if someone did something to my girlfriend, that cruise ship might have a few less passengers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
How many people do you think fell off?
Oh, zero, unfortunately. Have you ever seen those videos where like the cruise ship is listing and like
what does listing mean?
Listing is when the ship like rocks really far back and forth. And like all of the furniture and shit is sliding.
Those videos rule.
I fucking wanted that to happen so badly, and Mike kept getting mad at me for being like, dude, I hope the ship sinks or like fucking tips.
Do you get scared in like plane turbulence?
No.
I kind of like it. I think I brought it up before, and I was thinking more about it. And it makes me feel like the plane, because when you're just smoothly moving, it doesn't feel real. But when I feel the turbulence on a plane, I feel like I'm still connected to the earth. Like I'm like I am in a tube. Like it feels more real to me. So if I'm like on a boat rocking, I'm like, I like this. I know I'm on the earth. I'm still moving around. I can still feel. I don't know. That's just me.
That's the weirdest autism thing you've had in a while.
Anyways,
so, but the boat didn't. There was one
smooth sailing.
Every once in a while you'd be like, oh shit, like, or your body would all of a sudden be like, you're on a boat, and you get vertigo for like 2 seconds.
That rules. I like getting the spins or vertigo.
Yeah, you would have gotten it a few times maybe. There were a bunch of people that had fucking this prescription seasickness thing.
Dramamine?
I don't know, but it's like a pad you attach to your neck.
Whoa.
And like it keeps you from getting seasick, and it's like 100% effective. Like
it's nicotine patches.
I don't know. So, but apparently if you drink a lot and you have them too long on, you go blind.
Oh.
So people on the boat were like, oh fuck, I'm blind, and like freaking out.
Permanently?
No, just for like temporarily.
That seems like a fun thing to do as like a teenager.
Just try to go blind and see what it's
let's
like.
go. Let's get blinded.
Let's get blinded.
Well, like let's vise out.
Yeah, one of the girls we made friends with, the yoga teachers, she like went blind, and she was like, I fucking hate this. I'm blind. I don't know what to do. She just kept drinking, I think.
Yeah, you're
just
blind.
so funny.
What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's fair.
Are you so? There's like a casino. Are you allowed to smoke on the cruise?
Yeah.
Everywhere?
No, you can only smoke on the top deck or in the casino, I think.
How many people are smoking?
I would say like maybe an eighth.
Are you allowed to vape inside?
Yeah, there are people vaping everywhere.
That rules. International.
It's a lot
waters.
of vaping. I would say 2/3 vaping, 1/8 smoking. Dude, there's so much vaping. Oh my God. It was crazy how much vaping there was. Gambling was fun. I'm not like a gambler. I never have been because I've never had money.
Yeah.
And I've never been to a casino where it's like dollar bets or whatever, especially with like, because I don't want to play slots. Fucking suck. I hate slots.
Yeah.
They're
It's
whatever.
just a time killer.
I just do them sometimes because like you're like, oh, I'm at a casino. Here's $20. I'll lose it. But this was the first time in my life I was like, hey, I'm on a boat. Everyone here is stupid as fuck. These dealers know it. And so I'm not going to be embarrassed to be like, I don't understand the game.
Oh.
Explain to me how this fucking works. Because when you're in Vegas, it's really...
There's a decorum.
There's a decorum.
You should already know what you're doing
exactly. And it's a really stressful to go into a casino and be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
That seems like on you, because every casino I've been in, they're like, please, sir, let us take your money. I'm like, why, thank you.
Well, but I don't want to just do it. I like literally want to tell the dealer, like, hey, I've never played. Like, you need to help me out. So
are you at the craps table being like, what are the rules? And they're like, how long do you have?
I fucking wanted to be at the craps table. That's the one I wanted to learn the most.
Good luck.
There wasn't a craps.
You know how you know how you know everything about the Silmarillion?
Yeah.
I think it would take longer to learn craps than it would to like learn all the Lord of the Rings knowledge or any.
Dude, craps
that's
is
the
insane.
Thing. All the strategy games you play, all the like nerd shit you do, craps is next level.
Dude, I didn't realize it's a game of skill.
Yeah, no, it's memorizing 4,000 different little bets that have 4,000 different names. That you're like, give me a Jiminy Willikers on the side chain. And you're like, what? And the dealer, I don't know how you become a craps dealer.
Dude,
they have to get paid so much.
I bet you they do.
There's probably 10 in the world.
So
that just rotate around.
I fucking wanted to learn craps, but the craps table's full the whole time.
Yeah, that's where
it's so popular. People love craps,
it's
dude.
It's exciting.
It looks exciting, and it is cool that one of you gets to roll the dice. That's sick as fuck. So anyway, I didn't get to play craps. So I started out, Mike was like, I know how to play roulette. And I was like, all right, show me.
That is an easy one to learn.
And Mike he showed me, and roulette's very easy.
Yeah,
I just didn't realize, like, there's 3 lines and you can put the chips anywhere and like
put them in between.
Yeah, and then
corners.
I immediately was way better at it. You're
a gamer.
Yeah. Because people were doing bets where they were like, there's more black in one row, so they would bet on that row, but then they would bet on red, and I was like, you're gonna lose. What? You have to fucking bet for yourself. So anyway, I started betting, and I was
this
winning.
Reminds me of?
I got $250 up on roulette.
Nice. This reminds me of my ex-girlfriend when I was talking to her for a little bit, and she's like, "Hey, I'm doing really good. I'm dating this guy, and he's developing a roulette method that's unbeatable. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, shit. He has a unbeatable strategy. All right. Well. And I think.
Fuck, man. That's so developing an unbeatable roulette strategy.
Dude, that hurts when.
Damn, that fucking sucks.
When someone you love is just like, I'm dating. Things are going good. Jeff is really, I think he's going to be robbing some banks this week. And you're like, that can't go wrong, can it? That's foolproof.
Ooh, fuck, dude.
We've been doing heroin, but he's not addicted. You're like, what?
Dude, I think I looked it up afterwards. Like the best roulette player, if you play perfectly, and also you should just make the same bet over and over.
It's like you win 45% of the time.
Exactly. I was just about to say the best roulette players would win 45% of the time. The house has the extra up, and they just come out ahead over the long term.
No, the only game where the odds are anywhat in your favor is poker, because you're playing, or blackjack if you're playing with other people.
Yeah, blackjack and poker.
But otherwise, you're just like you're flipping a coin, and sometimes it's like 45 to 55. The casino wins.
So I wanted to learn poker. I was like, all right, well, poker looks really fun. I think it's finally time. Yeah, I was like, I think I'm gonna get into poker.
I had an online poker phase.
Yeah,
but
dude.
I didn't have enough money, so I didn't lose anything.
Yeah. Well, I want to play like for fun. I think it'd be cool to be like have $100 and play at like a $5 bet table, and you could just stay there for 3 hours if you're decent.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, that's a cool way to like spend time. I think it's interesting. Gambling culture is fucking kind of interesting. These guys are all crazy.
Dude, I love sitting at the poker tables and just seeing Chinese guys smoke cigarettes.
Yeah. Dude.
I'm like, this rules. This is my favorite place in the whole world.
So
anywhere where Chinese people could smoke inside at a table and they're talking, they're like looking at me and then whispering at their friend in Chinese. I'm like, this is the best. I'm having a blast.
And if you're from China and you're watching this, that's right. We support you and love you, and we can't wait for you to take over. So we fucking.
I don't agree with that.
I do.
I want Mexico to take over.
Oh, dude, listen,
I want my people. Viva la raza.
Dude, we all want the underdog to take over. Dude, I'd fucking love that. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, dude, if Mexico takes over, does that mean I could wear a sombrero without people getting mad at me?
You can do that now. No one gives a shit.
Well, firstly, people do give a shit.
Oh, white women give a shit about our culture? That's been done. That YouTube guy that was going around asking college campus people, like, is this offensive? And they're all like, yes. And then
he goes to Mexico and shows them, and they're like,
this rules.
This fucking rules. Yeah, dude. I love the idea. Remember when they were like, Super Mario and the Sarapa and the fucking sombrero is racist? And then, what's his name? The fucking Japanese guy's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Mario's Italian, and it doesn't matter.
And then Japanese people were like, what? Mexico's a real place?
And then all the Mexicans were like, shut the fuck up, America. We'll kill you. This rules. Mario's in a fucking sombrero for the 100th anniversary.
What were the racial demographics of the Shipwrecked? Shiprocked.
Oh, Shipwrecked. Shipwrecked was... I would say like
90, I'm gonna guess 95% white.
No, it was less than that, but it was still mostly. I would say 80% white. I would say 80% white, and then Latino and Asian. The rest.
Oh, no black people.
There were a few.
Interesting, but
there was a lot of Asian and Latino people. Maybe even more. It was like 75% white. And then like Latino, mostly Latino, and then a few Asians.
Were the Asians smoking in the casino?
No.
What?
No.
They deny their culture.
Yeah, they weren't smoking. But yeah, it was great. So I went to play poker, and the poker people were very serious and not fucking around. And so I was like, okay, I'm out.
Win. It's the one.
So I went to play blackjack, and I had a fucking great time learning blackjack. And there were like, I ended up being the anchor, which is where the beginner should be the least. It's the worst place to be. And it's the guy at the end of the table who gets dealt the card last. And everyone gets mad at you if you do the wrong thing as the anchor. But luckily, I had this crazy, like, professional gambler dude sit next to me who had this giant, crazy scar on his head. And he's like, I wasn't supposed to come to Shiprocked. I was supposed to get brain surgery. Someone shot me in the head.
Oh.
And I was like, oh shit. And he goes, yeah, I'm a drug dealer. Anyway, and he had all this money he was gambling with. And it was a $5 bet table. And he was just making $100 bets. And everyone is like losing their fucking minds. Because you have to spend money to make money. If you make $100 bets and you're decent, you're just going to win a lot of money.
Yeah.
So he was like up a crazy amount. Like he won like $1,000.
I like that you say a crazy amount. $1,000.
That's so much to win in like 3 hours. That's crazy.
I feel like that's a normal amount.
Dude, when was the last time you got $1,000 in 3 hours?
I can't tell you about it.
Oh, fuck, dude. So it was fucking fun, and he coached me through it so that lady didn't get mad at me. Yeah, you can say anything you want at the blackjack table. You could literally look at the dealer and be like, "Should I hit?" Like, doesn't matter. So yeah, we played. It was fun. I had a good time. No one should let Mike gamble ever. I think he's naturally unlucky.
Oh,
yeah.
What would you say my luck is?
I would say you have medium. I would say you have medium luck. I think that there's a lot of people who they have neutral luck, and based on their temperament or their ritual for the day or whatever's happening, they can increase or decrease their luck.
Because I believe in luck.
I believe in luck too.
I do, but I don't know if I believe that you can affect it that much.
I think you can affect it, not that much, but you can affect it by a percent. And the difference between 51 and 49% is quite a bit at the end of the day.
At the end of your life.
At the end of your life. So I think that you have neutral luck, so you could give yourself a little up. I was doing pretty good.
Wait, what do you do? What are your rituals to increase your luck?
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because then they won't work.
Oh, yeah? Is that how that works?
That is how that works.
No,
for me.
Not.
For me, it is. No, I have terrible luck. I'm a bad luck guy. I have bad luck. You know that. My luck is an average. My life sucks all the luck out of me and spits it into one thing, but then everything else in my life is terrible.
Yeah, you hit big on one.
Yeah, I hit big on one and everything else gets really bad.
Pretty neutral.
But I was fine. I'm a gamer, so gambling came pretty naturally to me. So I had a good time. I would have finished.
I'm really good at like being like, I lost $200. I'm done.
Yeah, I would have finished up at blackjack, but I staked a few people and was just having a good time fucking around. I was up a couple $100 at roulette, but then I was like, fuck it. We're here. We're having a good time. This isn't even my money.
And you're like $20,000 on black.
That's what I did. Yeah, I was like all of it on black, and then I lost, and I go, oh, that felt really bad.
Were you like filming it just in case?
What's that?
Were you filming it just in case so you could go viral?
You're not allowed to film.
You are when you make a big enough bet. They let you film.
I definitely didn't make a big enough bet there.
Yeah, if you put like a couple of like a lot of money on one bet, the casino will let you film it.
The casino did let a guy take a picture of the table when there's like a 1,000 to 1 side bet you can make when you're playing blackjack. If you get 2 queens of hearts and then the dealer gets 21, you get 1,000 to 1 on your side bet. So this guy was like, so you make your bet, your $5 minimum bet for the hand, and then you can take $1 and put it above your bet and be like, this is my side bet. Mm-hmm. And then if your cards are like a matching suit, you get $5 or whatever. And it rarely pays out.
Have you ever heard about a bad beat?
No.
So in poker, there's a thing called a bad beat, and a lot of like casinos will have the bad beat, which is just a standing like it'll be like on a sign. And it like just slowly raises as like every day it just accrues more and more money since it's been hit. And the bad beat is like usually if you have like a straight, and someone beats you with a royal flush. So even if you're betting, like if you're at $5 bets or like you've only bet like $1,000 on this bet, so you're like, I got a straight, that's the second best hand ever, and someone beats you with a royal flush, is like the chance of that happening is so rare that you could win like $20,000-$30,000 from the casino just being like, it happened. That's so crazy that you lost that hand. Here's $30,000.
That's funny.
It's just, and so a lot of casinos will just have that, and it never happens.
Yeah.
It's so insane to ever see that happen. I think I've seen one happen at like a just a local house game.
Nice. Yeah, that's kind of like what this was. And there's a little sign and it shows you like the things. So he did the side bet and then he goes, you know what? Fuck it. And he put a $5 thing on the side bet, which is like, why would you do that?
That's how I do sports betting.
You're just wasting money. And then he hit it.
Yeah.
So they gave it. So when he did it, he literally had to reach out and like pull all of his chips in. And then the pit boss had to come and like sign off on it. Because it's like a crazy occurrence. Everyone's going nuts. And then he's like, can I take a photo of it? And the pit boss is like, yeah, fuck it, man. Take a photo. So he took a photo of all of his crazy pile of chips. It was the rich guy that was betting a lot.
Nice.
His crazy Luck knows. Luck is like, dude, if you're fucking going for it, get in here. You win.
Yeah, money likes to be around rich people.
Yeah,
money hates poor people.
It hates poor people. It really does.
It's all your attitude. Crazy. Money it's just like women. Women and money love to hang around rich people who maybe deserve it. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not going to say every rich person's bad. There's probably some good rich people out there. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is a good rich person.
That's true.
He's curing all those people's blindness. And people were being like, people had their hot takes on Twitter. Actually, philanthropy is bad. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's so
funny. It's so funny to be that stupid. Hey, why don't you just be smart and say, hey, it's sad that we live in a world where philanthropy has to be a thing, but Mr. Beast himself doesn't have to be a bad guy.
He could be doing beach pranks, making up with teenagers and their moms as a prank, gone sexual.
Yeah,
remember those YouTube pranks back in the day?
It's so funny yeah, dude, that's so good. Those are so funny. It's makeout day. It's makeout day here at Disneyland. Yeah. Uh-oh. Her boyfriend kissed me in front of it. Like, yeah. Those fucking... Or the like, ones where they're like, prank gone wrong. Told my girlfriend her dad died. Not clickbait.
That is funny.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. It's so funny to be like, Mr. Beast is evil. It's like, dude, do you want him to spend all of his money curing blindness? Or like, what do you want from him?
That is the thing. It's not, the government should be doing that.
So Mr. Beast should just not make these videos at all.
Mr. Beast, I'm neutral. So wait, are you going to return? How do you like, would you return to Shiprocked?
I will, and I hope they invite me back.
Oh.
Though I do have demands if they invite me back. One, I would like to bring an entourage this time. Mm-hmm. Two, I would like them to allow me to perform a song with the main band on the main stage. Well, because they had like a cover band that was all these different performers that got together to do covers. And so
that's how you posted that.
I would like
karaoke.
Well, no, the karaoke was the smaller one. There's a bigger one where they actually rehearse. I would like to be one of them, and I would like to get the chance to pick a song and do that. So I'll ask them to do that. Because they had like a cover band made of super, like, they had like a guy from Iron Maiden, a guy from Lamb of God.
Wait, these are the real guys?
Yeah, the drummer from Unearth. And like
what bands were there?
There was a bunch of different bands.
Like big... Because Suicidal Tendencies was there.
Yeah, Suicidal Tendencies, Wage War, Motionless in White, Falling in Reverse.
I don't know any of those you said.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Bad Omens. But there were, like I said, they had this band called the Stowaways, and it's a super band made up of like 15 members of other bands they paid to be
Steel
a cover
Panther.
Band. Oh, Steel Panther was there.
Did women get naked at Steel Panther?
Yes.
Because Steel Panther's whole thing is like, we're an 80s band and we like to fuck and suck. And so their songs are like, they'll be up on stage with their hair metal looks. They're like, this next song is called Show Us Your Titties. And then the camera will like pan out and women will be like, look at my titties. And you're like, what the fuck? How is this on YouTube?
Yeah. So, dude, firstly, do you think Steel Panther has so many fans in India? Because teenage kids are like, oh, fuck, tits. So, Steel Panther played. And they were like, we're the titty factory. Fucking get your tits out. And of course, everyone had their tits out, right?
What an amazing scam.
Dude, it rules.
I'm so stoked for them.
They're like, I look kind of like a gay guy in 2008. And everyone's like, I'm safe. Just pulling their tits out. It's crazy. Also, dude, I love how committed the bands were to looking like every band looked like the era they were from still, instead of updating their look, which is crazy to me.
That's probably what you go to see.
I guess. I don't know, man. It's funny to see like a band that's like a scene band from 2005 and they're still wearing the clothes from 2005.
Were they wearing it off performing?
Yes. Like that was their life. Like they're trapped in that time period. It was crazy.
I think that happens to a lot of people.
I do too. The one band that I really obviously didn't happen to was Parkway Drive.
I don't know who these people are.
You don't know who they are, but they're a band from like the early 2000s that was like really popular, and they were like really in shape, good looking, dressed well. Good for them. Fucking sexy guys.
No, they're the headliners. Parkway Drive and Falling in Reverse.
Yeah, Falling in Reverse was bad.
And then you're listed right next to the Stowaways.
Yep, the Stowaways are the super band. So Steel Panthers played. They're like, Titty Factory, get your pussies and your titties out. Ladies are pulling them out.
Oh, red
nuts.
jumpsuit apparatus. I've heard of them.
And then at one point, Steel Panther was like, all right, fuck it. Everyone with titties, come up on this stage and shake your ass.
Oh, inclusive, gender inclusive.
We're getting sexy.
Any big fat guys get up on stage and show their tits?
No. So all the ladies are up on stage and they're fucking pulling their tits out and shaking it and singing to the song. And the one girl with the butthole tattoo.
Oh, okay.
She gets up there and listen. If you have a chocolate starfish tattoo on your butthole, you like attention, right?
Oh my God.
So she's going nuts, right? She's like, my fucking titties were already out before this.
Before
ready.
she's even up?
Yeah, dude. She was ready. And she's like, fucking, I'm the sexiest person here. Here's my whole fucking, the inside of my pussy. Look. And then she fucking fell off of the stage and dislocated her knee in front of everyone naked, dude. So,
damn.
Yeah, dude. She fucking, her fat tits pulled her off stage and blew her knee out. And I don't mean to laugh. It's really sad.
No, that's very funny.
I mean, she looked like she had a great time on the rest of the cruise, even though she's on crutches. But yeah,
was she still whipping out her starfish on crutches?
I don't know. I think so.
She's like, hey,
dude, she couldn't be stopped. She's a fucking party animal. And honestly, power to her. She's a fucking beast, dude. She's out here in crutches, partying hard as fuck. I saw her on crutches wearing the skimpiest outfit on the boat.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. She couldn't be stopped. And so, anyway, it was fucking crazy. So she blew her knee out with her, and her tits pulled her off stage. It was fucking crazy. So, shout out to her. I wonder if she'll be back next year.
How many other tattoos did she have?
Not a lot. Not enough. It's kind of one of those ones where like a guy has his hand and his face tattooed, but he doesn't have sleeves. And you're like, you got to get more tattoos before you do that, man. You look like a fucking pussy. That's kind of her. She had her butthole tattooed.
Yeah, you're gonna...
like, you got to fucking get some more tattoos.
Are you going to gatekeep the asshole tattoo?
Yeah, I am, dude. It was weird.
Hey, I can't do this. Your first tattoo.
I want to know the tattoo artist who would do that. By the way, I found this beanie in the kitchen. It was on the floor. And this is Mike's beanie. And this shit does not keep his head warm. I feel like I'm on my way to synagogue.
It's a look.
It just sits on top of your head. It's very...
I like it. I haven't even noticed it. It's very becoming of you. I don't know if that's that's the right phrase.
It's so funny. I put it on and I was like, this isn't a real hat. This motherfucker is just fucking making this shit up.
A hat is whatever is in your heart.
It's true. Anything can be a hat if you want it bad enough.
So what else did you see? How were the other comics?
There was one other comic. It was Mike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did good.
What were the other, like, was there a magician? What are these other acts? Like,
there were no other.
Davey Suicide, Corey Glover, Aranda.
All these people were musical acts.
Oh, okay.
There were supposed to be more comics, but I think they went insane. I mean, I don't know. I can't confirm.
How were the shows then?
The shows were fucking great. They were packed, like sold out to the point that like people were sitting on the ground in between the aisles to watch.
Like good paying attention, or like drunk, or like just
they were
rowdy
paying attention.
That's the best.
That's my favorite. I'm fucking thrive in that environment
where people are like yelling, but it's not like they're not interrupting. They're still all getting crazy and talking.
Yeah, the worst thing they do is like you say a joke and they like it so much they have to like talk to each other for a second.
And they repeat it. And they're like, I heard that joke. And they're like, oh, you're just whatever.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to fucking keep plowing through. It was great.
It's so funny when a comic like hears someone whisper and like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And you're
Oh,
like, Jesus
dude.
Christ!
Yeah, dude.
Let
that's
them whisper. They're trying not to interrupt your show right now by whispering.
Yeah, dude. That's comics now because everyone's so fucking horny for crowd work and like rabid monsters
Dude.
for crowd work that
Steve Hofstetter and his what it has destroyed this industry.
it's so
The clip industry. Oh fuck,
dude, to Steve's credit, I don't think he does crowd work anymore. He got in and got out before it became a thing.
he's
so,
probably into a new grift.
fucking yeah. His grift is I think he just does regular stand up now.
He's like a weird comedy pyramid scheme.
yeah. Oh, that's right. He teaches or
Where
whatever.
he's like, "Hey, I'll put you on my show, but you put these people on your shows." That I'm like, "All right,
yeah. I don't know what he does. I know he has a lot of money,
yeah."
dude. We need a fucking.
That's my favorite thing to when I describe my favorite comedians. I'm like, he has a lot of money.
What's a scheme we could do?
We could do a podcast, like we'll do Podcast University, where we'll just steal the Andrew Tate formula, where you take clips and you post them, and then you post our Patreon link underneath the clips of us you post, and you'll get 49% of every affiliate link of our Patreon. That'd be so
Ooh.
sweet.
That actually is not a bad idea.
No, that's it. That's Hustlers University. It's
Oh.
so smart. Of course he's gonna say. That's the whole thing with Andrew Tate. He's like, of course he's gonna say crazy shit that gets clicks. He needs to get the most amount of angry eyes. It's journalism clickbaiting. It's what's the dumbest, angriest take I can make up right now that'll get attention on me, so I can sell whatever. I can sell stupid lamps under my tweet.
That's the OnlyFans thing now, where girls are like, guys with 13-inch dicks. No, like they make that video. If you've seen that video,
I've seen that video 100 times.
Yeah, I've seen every OnlyFans girl I know has done a version of that video. It's so cringy, but I get it. They're trying to get the bag. Like 13-inch dicks. No. 8-inch dicks? 6-inch dicks? No way. 4-inch dicks? Yes, please.
If I was an OnlyFans girl, I would get some real hate clicks. I'd be like, I don't think the Holocaust happened.
Oh, dude, some of them do that.
And if you want to see me discuss it nude, like,
Dude, Belle Delphine. That's how she made her money.
she denied the Holocaust.
She just said some wild shit.
Oh, she was just crazy.
yeah.
But she's also hot. I'm saying just trying to come with like the weird controversial stuff that would get people to be like, what the fuck? I'm horny and I need to know more. I'm horny and angry and I need to pay $5 to see what this is about.
Yeah, dude. People get, dude. I saw this is so fucked up. When I came off the boat, one of the first things Instagram showed me was, you know, the fake, like, because my For You, if I watch it enough, it'll become regular. It'll just be like surfing, skating, and Warhammer or whatever, and people getting hit by cars. Fuck, my For You's been awesome.
I got you on people getting hit by car Instagram page.
You got me on Animal Attack and car hit Instagram. Fucking awesome. But if I get off of it enough, it goes, hey, are you horny? And tries to get me to be horny again. So I got on, I swipe up, and it's, you know, like one of the girls doing the, like, when he's scared because after the tattoo appointment you sucked his dick or whatever, and she's pretending to give head, but then the camera pounds out and she's actually giving someone head
on Instagram.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
And then I clicked on her profile and her account had already been deleted.
Damn.
I was like, oh fuck, they got her because she accidentally posted, like, she didn't edit it right.
That's funny.
She probably tried to edit it, but like the last like 2 seconds was her just like actually sucking her boyfriend's dick. I wanted to be like, you know, you can just pretend to do that out of frame.
Yeah.
You don't have to
But
actually.
then you got to film a whole new video.
Yeah,
she already had
true.
one locked in.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sometimes you're like a woman's like, let me see a video of you jacking off, and I'm like, here's one I already have recorded. Send her that one. She's like, why are your pubes still dark and not gray? I'm like,
dude, I have a bunch of gray hairs now. By the way, I found them when I was on the boat.
You gotta
I think I went to the old beach.
You gotta the M. Night Shyamalan beach.
Yeah, dude, I got
Damn.
old.
That sucks. You gotta re-record all your nut videos.
Oh fuck, I do.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So Shiprocked. Hope you get invited back.
I do.
Hopefully we'll be there. We'll be rolling deep next year,
dude. Yeah, for real. I want to bring. If I'm gonna be like, hey, I need 3 cabins. One for me and the person I bring. to stay in the room with me.
One for my boys and one for our Warhammer table games.
Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. I did bring a board game and I did play it several
What
times.
game? Was it pirate themed?
No, I brought a Civil War themed
What
game.
the fuck are you doing?
I know you're right, man.
Why would you play a Civil War game on a cruise ship? You got so many pirate board games.
I do. I have a game that's really complicated about fucking sea combat, and I fucking played goddamn Civil War instead. It was fun though.
Did any of the hotel cleaning ladies accidentally knock on your door and open your door and you're like playing a board game by yourself and they're like, oh, I wish it was a guy masturbating. This is so disappointing. This is so disturbing.
That genuinely happened, and I was like, please, when you clean the room, because they like make you let them clean the room, like they're like, we have to keep the ship hygienic. This isn't an option.
Okay,
you have to let us clean. I was like, hey, I can't move this and it's on the bed, so just don't make the bed. You can vacuum, you can do whatever, just please don't bump this. And she's like this Indonesian lady, and I'm like, please. And she goes, board game? And I go, yeah. And then she goes, by yourself? I was like, yes. Stop roasting me, bitch. Don't fucking clean the board game. And she gave me the saddest look. Like, she literally was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
loser.
yeah, no, she thought I was a fucking loser.
You are playing board games by yourself when you could be getting shiprocked.
Dude, it's true. I could have gotten
You could
shiprocked.
have been smoking meth out of a Gatorade bottle, and then
I spent a bunch of time at the gym and playing board games.
was the gym empty on the Shiprocked?
No, dude, the crew was in there a lot. On the last day, I worked out with like 2 of the crew members. And they're like these ripped sailor dudes that wearing like full cool uniforms.
While working out?
Yeah, and they were doing leg day, and I was like, I'll do leg day with these guys. And we're like bonding and like being buff sailors together.
Fluid bonding.
And I went too hard and I hurt my back trying to impress the sailors.
Yeah, because your sea legs are still weak.
It's true.
Your squat on a normal ground could be like 500 pounds, but your sea legs, you got to start back from normal.
Yeah, well,
think about that. Think about all the micro muscle adjustments you have to make while squatting at sea.
You're right. If you had been there, you could have warned me. So I fucked my back up, and now I haven't been able to walk for like 3 days.
Yeah,
it sucks ass.
A rogue wave hit, and it tweaked you a little bit. Think of how, dude, that's like the hyperbaric chamber in Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
Just start training on except if you trained all the time at sea and then you get on land, you'll be still wobbling because you're like, did that happen when you got off the cruise?
Yes.
Did it feel
for the first day and a half? Every once in a while, I'd be like, "Whoa!"
I saw that. I saw it once. Like you almost fell over.
Yeah,
like what the fuck?
I was like, "Why? What the fuck was that?"
Is just your balance is just expecting stuff? Or?
Yeah, I guess my body was like, "Where is it? Where's the movement?"
That's so funny,
dude. I would be such a good sailor.
Yeah. Maybe in your next life.
Maybe.
I mean, you can still retire and then be one of those guys who sails around.
True. I could be like a yacht sailor. That'd be fucking cool.
I want to be one of those guys who just sails in a boat by himself.
Oh, okay. What about like those dudes who just row across the Atlantic?
No, that's too much work. Sailing's, I like using the wind, being lazy.
I think sailing's too much work, probably. It's really hard.
You think?
Yeah, sailing looks really hard.
No, you just gotta batten down the hatches,
swab
swab the poop deck,
okay,
load the cannons, make sure Polly has a cracker, and then, saw down your peg leg, make sure the whale oil lamps are full.
Dude,
I only know about whale oil lamps because there's a full chapter in Moby Dick that talks about.
Christ.
Anyways. You done?
Yeah.
You done? Nothing else? No more stories to regale?
I not that I can remember at the moment. I might remember on the patreon.com/cowboyboys. Extra episode every week.
Yeah, subscribe to that. Patreon.com/cowboyboys for another full hour or two.
Who knows?
I know.
Mac knows.
There's been a 2-hour episode.
Oh.
It's a secret one you don't know about.
Damn.
Yeah, there's extra episodes there. Thank you for helping us. Go to cowboyboys.store, buy our cool merch. And yeah, thank you very much for listening.
Love you guys.
See you next time on Cowboy Boys. Yeah.